merely laying down for a nap when he discovered that the Frankenstein's monster he'd created from 8 corpses had miraculously come to life before his eyes. Even more eerily, this creature mimicked his every move, like a newborn infant, gazing upon his own masterpiece. He instantly broke into a joyful smile. To prevent outsiders from discovering this, Victor imprisoned the creature in the basement. Yet, to his utter astonishment, in the blink of an eye, all the stitched wounds on the creature's body had healed. Tragically, as time passed, Victor discovered the creature could only save Victor. Nothing else could be taught. Only then did Victor realize a terrifying power lay dormant within the creature. He hastily locked it back in the basement. Yet no sooner had he departed than Elizabeth heard eerie sounds from below. To investigate, she cautiously descended into the cellar and soon discovered the creature chained in darkness. Though Elizabeth was a woman, she too possessed an intense fascination with science. The creature, intrigued by this woman, began to stroke her palm repeatedly. Over the following days, Elizabeth frequently visited the monster in the basement. She discovered it wasn't terrifying at all, but rather resembled a kind-hearted child. Seeing the creature's pitiful, pleading eyes, Elizabeth felt it shouldn't be imprisoned. Yet Victor never treated the monster as human, instead barking orders at it daily like a wild beast in training. Yet, unexpectedly, during that day's training, the creature suddenly erupted with violent rage. To prevent tragedy, Victor deceived Elizabeth into leaving the castle. He then doused the entire structure with gasoline, determined to destroy everything within, including the monstrous being he had created. As flames engulfed the basement, Victor fled without hesitation, leaving the creature trapped in the cellar. Yet as Victor walked away, regret suddenly gripped him. He wanted to rush back and save the monster, but the next instant, a shockwave blew him to pieces. He assumed the creature had perished too. Little did he know he'd underestimated its power. The monster awoke to immense strength, snapping its chains in an instant and leaping into the river. The creature was eventually washed ashore by the river. This was its first time in the outside world. It felt immense curiosity toward everything around it. Watching several moose ahead eating leaves, it mimicked them, plucking leaves to eat. But the next moment, the moose were targeted by hunters. To survive, the creature had no choice but to flee frantically, running from morning until evening. Then, a house appeared ahead. It opened a warehouse door, then curled up in a corner, exhausted, and fell asleep. Only the next day did he realize this place was the home of the hunter who had wounded him yesterday. He had no choice but to hide temporarily in the warehouse, waiting until the hunter left for the hunt before emerging. Here lived a blind old man, who taught a girl words every day. The monster also secretly learned through the cracks. Before long, the monster grew a head of long hair, and he too wanted to do something for this farm. By the next morning, the farm was inexplicably piled high with matches, and the monster gradually discovered the joy of helping others. But happy times are always fleeting. That day, piercing screams erupted from the sheep pen. A pack of wolves had attacked the flock. With all the sheep torn apart by the wolves, the hunters abandoned the farm. Only the old man chose to stay. It was then that the monster dared to emerge. From then on, the creature regarded the old man as family. The old man, like a teacher, imparted knowledge to him daily. As his mind matured, he began pondering a question. Where did he truly come from? Who was his father? To uncover the truth, he followed vague memories to the castle, but the castle lay in ruins. Fortunately, he discovered some manuscripts. Only upon picking them up and examining them did he learn he was no ordinary human, but a creature Victor had pieced together through scientific experiments using 8 corpses. Finally, in a letter, he discovered Victor's name and address. Before heading there, he needed to bid farewell to the old man. Yet what he never could have imagined was that when he returned to the farm, he found the old man had been torn apart by wolves.